Keemstar has officially responded to H3H3's content nuke, so we're going to dive into it and show you his main points. One of the most hurtful things for Keemstar was that H3H3 blamed him for Etika's death, and he was not having it. He is taking the people that actually knew Etika, like his mother, like his ex-girlfriend, and their opinion on the matter more important than what H3H3's opinion on it is.
They can sit there and blame me for that over and over and over again, but I'm gonna take the word of the people that actually knew Etika in real life. His mother, his girlfriend, and his close friends that were highly offended that you would just dig up the grave of this man and use him as a pawn to attack me.
One of the main points in H3H3's video about Keemstar is that he falsely accused others like Tony of being a pedophile. So H3H3 actually goes out and shows that he is actually being a hypocrite by saying this, as he has accused multiple people of being pedophiles.
Let's talk about Ethan Klein himself and his own false pedophile allegations. Like, I don't know, remember the time when he accused 1.2 billion people of being pedophiles? Roll it.
What exactly does the Catholic Church do except rape kids?
Yikes! The Catholic Church has done a lot of good. In fact, if it wasn't for the Catholic Church, I wouldn't be alive today. I was actually born in a place called Father Baker's Children's Home. It is something that the Catholic Church and Father Baker himself set up to help out orphans. My biological parents were too young to have me, and so instead of me being aborted, because they were Catholic, they had me. I was born in this children's home, and it saved my life.
He also shows where H3H3 accuses a man by the name of Patrice Wilson of being a pedophile multiple times, and how that affected Patrice Wilson and how it gave him depression and really gave him a bunch of death threats.
Multiple videos that Ethan made, he insinuated and straight up accused him of being a pedophile. Roll it.
Looking like the nice neighborhood pedophile there, Mr. Wilson, with the lip gloss. This image is pretty twisted up in itself. Patrice Wilson, who's someone we had made videos before in the past, he's a little creepy guy, and they all have a bit of a pedo vibe. And so this was years ago. I don't know if the guy's actually diddling kids. I mean, how could I know that?
H3H3, that name was in there because those were the videos that blatantly accused me of being things like a rapist, pedophile, I eat children. When you say certain things, it can ruin everything they do. I get death threats every single time. People like, we want you dead.
Then Keemstar confronts the point about Tony and about the false accusations against him and the mess up. And he says that since the very beginning, he realized he made a mistake 2 hours after the video was posted. He issued an apology, removed the video, and uploaded a new one. Talked to Tony and tried to make arrangements to make him happy, pay him money, whatever was needed. But Tony just decided that he did not need that. But in H3H3's video, it shows him being angry years later. But Keemstar is saying, as well as having proof from a manager of Tony's, that the reason he's doing this is because he started getting lower views and he wanted more views and was angry about that.
Let's talk about this individual, Glory and Gold. Yes, we got a story wrong 5 years ago. But as soon as I found out that story was wrong, about 2 hours after it was uploaded, I completely took full responsibility. I exposed myself for getting the story wrong, uploading a video to Twitter explaining that we got this story wrong. I deleted the original video and I uploaded a completely new video that's still here right now on Drumler explaining what happened and explaining that this individual was completely innocent due to our fault. I personally reached out to Glory and Gold to make amends, to make peace, to do whatever he wanted me to do because I felt so horrible about what this show has done to him. And he wouldn't accept my money. He wouldn't accept a trip to RuneFest. I was trying to do whatever I could to pay for what I did wrong to him. But Glory and Gold said to me all he wanted to do was be my friend. So that's what I tried to do. I shouted out his stream. I played RuneScape with him. I got on phone calls with him. I was just struggling to do whatever I could to make amends for what took place. Because Tony, after the wave went down of support, when his viewers got low, he started making accusations against me that I was sending hate to him.
Now, I will say there was other events that happened in many of these years that were other situations that Tony has been involved in, like catfishing issues and other accusations against Tony that were, again, other fuel to the fire for people to attack Tony.
Afterwards, once again, Keemstar accuses H3 of being a hypocrite because he's trying to act like Tony's friend and that he has Tony's best interest at heart. Similar to what he did with Tommy, but as videos showed later, Tommy has been trying to get back in contact with H3H3 and H3H3 has ghosted him.
Ethan, I thought you cared about this autistic man. Why aren't you picking up the phone? In fact, just the other day, Tommy NC had this to say. Roll it.
Ethan, it's me, Tommy NC 2010. You defended me back in 2016, then you made a promise to me you would come on my show. And basically what happened was you snubbed me. What happened? Why'd you snub me, man? Did you just forget about me? I've DM'd you a bunch of times.
The last main point of this video was the doxing allegations. That was a big part of H3H3's videos. He starts it off with Smile for YouTube, and Keemstar is adamant that he did not swat Smile for YouTube. Instead, he doxed him and gave that information to the cops because he was actually doxing other people. He was threatening Keemstar and his family, as well as multiple other YouTubers like Batcher. So the reason he did this was to put him away.
The first person he accused me of doxing was Smile for YouTube. A serial stalker, a guy who would harass multiple YouTubers, who swatted me, swatted my family, swatted my moderators on stream. There is so much evidence of the wrongdoing that this individual did.
Swatting video has proof of your doxing. Of course we tried to fucking dox Smile for YouTube. Smile for YouTube was harassing me on a daily basis. Who remembers Smile for YouTube spamming the chat with my personal information?
Later, he found Basher's mother's address and sent a SWAT team to her house on 4 occasions.
So why exactly was there a clip of me on stream sitting here trying to find this information? To report the criminal to the police, which we did. I don't know if he swatted himself or, I mean, this guy was in feuds with all these people on the internet. Somebody swatted him and he filmed it and blamed it on me.
The other person was Just Destiny, and again, Keemstar's adamant that he never doxed him. He just got his information and gave it to the little kid that Just Destiny was threatening and actually doxing himself to try to take advantage of because he was a 15-year-old kid who he got mad at a video of.
But anyhow, Just Destiny got so angry that he wanted to talk to the kid's parents. So the first thing he did is file a false copyright strike on the kid. But he didn't just do that to take the video down. He had an alternative motive. He doxed the kid by filing that false copyright strike because the kid, in order to counter, had to give Just Destiny his real name and his email. And once Just Destiny got his name and email, he tried to go after his parents and tried to find his parents. But even worse, he sent a cease and desist letter to the 15-year-old, a legal threatening letter signed Just Destiny. Guess what? I posted it nowhere. And to this day, if you search for Just Destiny's real name, you can't find it. It doesn't come up in a Google search because the only person I gave that Google Plus account was to the 15-year-old kid he was harassing. And once he had that Google Plus account, the harassment stopped and Just Destiny uploaded a full apology to the kid and, well, played the victim and said I doxed him.
But that is it, guys. If you guys like these videos where they're a little shorter, more to the point, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future ones. And make sure to check out some of my other videos. Thanks, guys.